Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We find Clark the Enlightened inside of the Goblin camp, because you see, we've had some trouble making friends. The Druid Grove has not been the most inviting place. In fact, they've been saying they have too many mouths to feed, and we might have a solution for that in the works. We've also been kind of threatened by goblins before. They haven't been super inviting, and I'm just trying to find a place that actually welcomes me. So far, the only people that have been nice to me have been the tiefling children. Our party is inside of the camp. Let's see what this guy is up to.
They got thrashed his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Think you rule the world just because you got a scary face? Ha!
Your face is the one that's terrifying.
Power courses through you. Authority.
A lot of assumptions here. Clark doesn't think he's better than anyone else. He knows that he is.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now.
Is that so?
You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot.
Absolutely not!
Kick your head in, slug face.
How about you kiss my foot instead? Now, here's the problem with Clark. He may be enlightened. He is not charismatic. But I'm gonna try. We do have divine knowledge for charisma. We need a 15, and we rolled a 10. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not using inspiration on that either.
You want your teeth knocked in? You ain't got nothing on me. So kiss my foot.
Scan his mind. Follow Goblin's orders and kneel down for now. Okay. False sense of security, maybe. Get down there, Clark. Ooh, kiss the foot and try to slide the ring off of. Oh, I don't think that's gonna go well. But we have been trying to steal some stuff. Do you think this actually does? Do you think this is a good ring? Well, I guess we're about to find out. The sleight of hand check has been passed.
Touch filthy flesh, you catch a whiff of lavender. The pleasant scent gives way to the muddy taste of something you try not to identify. You carefully slide the ring off.
You enjoying that? Disgusting worm. Just remember, you're nothing here.
I'm nothing here. I'm nothing here is what he says. Was the ring even worth stealing? Crusher's ring increases movement speed by 10 feet. Well, at least I got a ring out of it. Ugh. I know, Gale. You're hurting. I know, Gale. We're going inside. Now, I gotta be honest. I'm kind of a 9 out of 10 mad already just walking into this situation after licking that guy's toes. I just want to be treated with respect by someone. Is that so hard? Priestess Gut is the follower of the absolute that has been branding these goblins around us. Let's see what she has to say to Clark.
Now here's somebody special.
Right?
The absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
I think she may have.
Needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Maybe we don't do that just yet. Why would I let you brand me?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the absolute.
Charged with magic? Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You think so,
You
Gale?
ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
No, I don't think I want to be branded. No. I just met you guys.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a power. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Push deeper into her mind. Yes, I definitely want to see more of what was going on there.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now.
You can see in my brain too. Oh.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Oh, that would be so great. There's a creature in my head. Can you get it out?
A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before.
Wait, I thought you just said you have, because you were a Wait, no, I'm pretty sure you're infected too.
Eh? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
Well, I do like her enthusiasm.
Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
That's a good idea.
Priestess!
All right, Gale, you can sit over here and be miserable. Kalark will be right back.
For the absolute.
Oh, thank you so much for getting the door for me. You know, that door was locked. They really are starting to show me the respect I deserve. I am a fan of
Oi,
that.
come here. I ain't waiting around.
No need to wait around. I'm right here.
Your head.
Yes, that sounds great.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
So helpful, dude.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Allow her to rummage through your memories, I guess, if that's what is required for this.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Yeah, you definitely have one of those.
We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
I think you're right. Then get it out of me, then.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
What do you mean by mess? What exactly does your plan involve?
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
Well, let's do it then.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean.
Okay.
So drink this. It'll purify ya.
We did not pass an Arcana check, so we grabbed the potion and drink it. There you go. Down the hatch, Kalark. She seems excited about... Oh, no. Oh!
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere.
This is ridiculous.
The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
All right, if you untie me, I will not break you into pieces. Do you understand? Do you understand? Well, you're out of luck, Gut. I don't know anything more than you do. I came to you for help, and this is how I get treated!
Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next.
Set me free right now. I am Kalark the Enlightened. I will spare you if you set me free right now!
If I set you free, you'll be sucking out my brains as soon as I turn my back. That creature's turning your brain into broth, boiling away your memories. Do you even know who you are anymore?
I know. I am going to fucking kill you. How about that?
You ain't gonna lay a finger on me. You're finished. And I don't have to do nothing but wait. That thing inside your head is gonna eat your brain from the inside out. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles.
You know, you're infected too! The same thing is gonna happen to you!
Lies! I'm stronger than ever. And I've got the absolute on my side. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
We're not very good at strength. So I think by that merit, I have to try acrobatics, but it's gonna be painful. Dislocate your wrist and try to wiggle it free. We need a 12. We roll a 18 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. That's a 24.
You slip free of the chains.
Where did she go, though? Well, I guess we're not turning into a mind flayer right now. But we are not alone in here either. The ogre bodyguard of Priestess Gut is overwatching my jail cell. We slip the chains, we open the door. 75 HP, even more than I thought. Let me hide really fast. I'm going to turn this light off. Barely out of her sight.
Broke free?
Oh!
You die.
Okay, not out of her sight. Not out of her sight at all. You broke free, you die. Oh god, and Priestess Gut is also over in the corner. Okay, this is how I'm going to spend my first round. Running away. We have won the combat encounter. And that's why I'm Kalark the Enlightened. Get me back in there, and I'll show you what really winning looks like. We are in stealth right now, and the guard is very far away. Let's go ahead and enter turn-based mode. I'm going to use my newfound movement from the ring we have to get very, very close to High Priestess Gut. We're going to start this fight off with a toppling attack. That should give me surprise round. We are going to once again do a toppling attack. She's still not toppled. I'm kind of upset with that, but we'll just slap her in the back of the head. With 6 more HP remaining, we end our turn. Because it was the surprise round, we get to go again. Oh, she dodged it. That's actually crazy. There we go. True Soul Gut has been clobbered to death. I will help myself to that loot and start to run very far away from this ogre. Hopefully that's far enough. She's really mad, and I mean, she has every right to be. We see a dash. That's a very good sign. As the ogre approaches, we will not be clobbered. We are going to, we could probably just use a regular disengage action here. Make our way over to the door, and that is why I am the Enlightened. Killed my target and got out without a single scratch. Look at that. What did she have on her? A rancid note, as well as the Absolute's talisman and the Absolute's warboard. Oh, that has aid on it. That's pretty cool. That Slobberchops druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb-raiding adventurer type. Calls himself Housen. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the Lashers put his hairy arse in the pins. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside of us. Inside me. Reckons he can help me get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did. And especially now that the Absolute's taken a shine to us. I say there be something rooting inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pins. And when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest in him. So I guess the goblins aren't the nicest people in the world.
With haste.
This time I brought my team back with me, and wow, she spotted us right at the gate. Somehow Lae'zel not spotted, though. Well, I'm definitely coming back in here for revenge. I hope you're not surprised. We are going to see Lae'zel approach with her fiery greatsword and swing into the back of Polma. I don't know what she was saying for her dialogue there. Something about someone being still alive? Or maybe that Priestess Gut is dead. Well, those two swings, only one of them connecting. We're going to do a vicious mockery onto Polma, trying to give her disadvantage on her next attack. I think Lae'zel's about to be hit pretty hard, and we want to avoid that. We can also try to go in and do a toppling attack. It says I can't reach the destination. I don't know if I believe it. From here, we should be able to strike. No, Lae'zel's literally standing in the only attackable spot.
Another fight.
So from here, toppling attack. If we knock her down, oh, it'd be so nice. Oh, it'd be so nice. We'll follow up with just another swing for 10 damage. And Polma's at half health only in round 1, which is a very good sign. We can try Hypnotic Gaze. I've never used it before. Excuse the cough. Charm an incapacitated creature. It cannot attack you. It cannot act. This is a wisdom save. Their wisdom is fairly low. 65% chance. There it is. So she's not even going to be able to do anything on her turn. We effectively skipped it. Now we can start attacking, and that Hypnotic Gaze would have lasted one more turn, by the way. That does seem like a very good ability. Single swing with the staff, follow that up with an unarmed strike. It does not connect. Astarion already attacked. Now Lae'zel going in with a massive 21 damage critical hit to the back. And we find some camp supplies on the ground. So all of this is Priestess Gut's room. If we follow this further, where does this go? Looks like all those moon plates can be turned. This is a puzzle in the lower chamber. I have never once solved this puzzle. Because I always have someone that can pick locks, and I just walk over to this lever. Oh, excuse me. I just walk over to this lever, and I just get it done, bro. You just get the puzzle solved. Just go ahead and roll a 15. You got this all day. What did I tell you? An exact 15. And look at that. Puzzle solved. This area is going to give us access to the Underdark, which is a place I need to go. There are a lot of items I want to gather for our characters inside of the Underdark. A lot of really cool storylines down here as well.
Do we have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside with the sun on my skin.
Oh, Astarion's like, yo, I've been in the dark my whole life. Let's stay in the sun. Well, there are a lot of explosive barrels here. Oh!
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion?
The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
So, last season, we did not see the conclusion of Raphael's storyline. This season, I wanted it to be one of our main focuses. So, this is Raphael. We'll be seeing him a lot throughout this campaign. A pleasure. I am Astarion.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
How do you think he teleports us?
There. Middle of somewhere.
What kind of spell do you think that is? Oh, nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
Nice. Okay. Okay. He's a devil. He's literally a devil. Is he the
What's
devil?
better than a devil you don't know?
Devil you do.
A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Why would you help me? I do like that drawing your weapon is an option. Like, you haven't thought this through at all. He just teleported you somewhere you've never seen before with no way of getting back, and you're gonna attack him? Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
How desperate are we right now? Telling a devil that you would do anything to get rid of something doesn't seem like words you should ever utter, ever. I'll need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
So confident in that, too.
Such a tease.
But he lives in the House of Hope, so he knows it's a sham. And if we do want to make a deal, how would I go about finding you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they?
Not a single one has.
One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Well, that certainly gave us a lot to think about. Gale is still hurting. I'm going to grab the waypoint over here. You know, just so we have it. And then we have it. And I guess I'll go ahead and clear the path ahead of us, too. There's a moonstone here that empowers the defense system. If we shoot that, it should get rid of it. Astarion. There you go. I was worried you weren't doing enough damage for that, my dude. That would have been pretty embarrassing. That's a Minotaur. That's a Minotaur charging the gate right now, isn't it? That's exactly what that is. Well, let's not be rude. Slow things down a little bit. Astarion is going to get low, turn off this light, and make his way over to the gate. As close as he can, anyway. Kalark will move up to be the front line. As well, Lae'zel will do the same. She's going to dash just to get closer. We're going to try to body this guy right at the gate. And Gale will turn out these fires and kind of hang back here on the stairs, also in stealth. One Minotaur shouldn't be that big of a deal. We, funny enough, just turned off the defenses of this place that would have killed off this guy if he was standing exactly right there. Wow, it does seem like he's getting through that gate pretty fast. Okay, so here's the lever open. Do I have to wait a turn for that to fall? If that's the case, we're going to get Astarion back right now. And everyone else will just kind of try and hold. I'm going to move my monk, Kalark, off to the side here, and he's going to get down. And we'll have Lae'zel be our front line, our doorman to greet the Minotaur next turn as the gate falls. He used both of his attacks on that, which means... Oh, I thought I was going to have surprise round. Let's do a vicious mockery. So he's going to have disadvantage on his follow-up attacks. We're going to swing. The swing does not connect. And we're not going to end that turn. Instead, here comes Kalark off to the side with a staff swing. 22 HP remaining on the Minotaur. We bring that down to 13. The offhand strike does not connect. Let's go ahead and fire bolt the Minotaur at the door with Gale for 4 damage as well. And I do kind of want to spread these guys out now.
Catch my breath.
He does have a pretty big leap if we are not careful. Reckless Roar being used, and then Gore on Lae'zel. She takes 16 damage as she falls to the floor. Let's do a Dissonant Whispers. Let's try to just get some damage out. There we go, 7 damage. We're going to follow that up with a swing of the staff. And with that, the Minotaur goes down. Well, my party does have 1 short rest remaining. Let's make sure we use it. But all of these explosives are giving me an idea. Well, maybe now is a good idea to show you what Kalark the Enlightened has really been working on behind the scenes for a few episodes now. These explosive barrels are going to be perfect for something we've been scheming up. I can just go ahead and pick them up, then transfer them over to my accomplice, who is in fact in another location right now. Astarion, show them where you are. He is in the Druid Grove. And I have been meticulously grabbing every explosive barrel, every barrel of fire wine as well. Because I'm gonna steal that idol of Sylvanas. Next episode, we're going to set off this powder keg. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And I'll see you back again for the next episode. I think it's going to be a blast.